Got cut off there, but I'm going to continue with pile number 3. Okay. Okay. So you're watering this situation, and I feel like you started feeling like, okay, I don't know if this is going anywhere. It feels like it's moving super slow. I'm not really feeling that. So then you went into the Four of Pentacles energy, which is holding on very tightly to whatever you have. So whatever you've invested into this situation, you feel like you need to protect that and hold on to it because you just don't really trust where this is going. And this has kind of forced you into hermit mode. And you're in hermit mode, looking within, trying to find the answers. You're not really going outwardly to get these answers, but you just, I mean, you want to know, am I wasting my time? Is this worth my time? You feel like it is, but at the same time, you're not seeing these plants come to fruition. And, you know, we all love gardening and everything, or if you do like gardening, but when you don't see your rose plant ever pop out any roses, it's kind of like, well, why do I have a rose plant? I could just have a succulent. I mean, I don't even have to water that thing. It just does its own thing, right? So that's frustrating. And I feel like there's the reason this is happening too is because we have the Five of Wands here, and that means conflict, competition. I feel like that was going on in this situation. Might have even been unbeknownst to you because you seem like you're just doing your own thing over here, minding your own business, and perhaps the person you're dealing with had other options and was keeping you in competition, whether you were aware of this or not, and because of that, it put you in the Nine of Swords energy. In reverse, though. So I feel like with the Hermit and the Nine of Swords in reverse, you're coming out of this mental prison, basically, that you were in because this was really hard on you. You're trying to figure out, what did I do wrong? What was going on? But really, I don't feel like you were doing anything wrong. I feel like the person that you were talking to doesn't know what they want, and that's why they had these other options, and these other options were unfulfilling. But at the end of the day, with your person not knowing what they want, even if you are the best option, they probably are blind to that because they don't know what they want. They're confused. I feel like we need a few more cards on this to see how it turns out, though. Universe, what do you have for my pile number 3? Right, because you had the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak and betrayal. This is one of the worst cards in the deck. And because of that, I think that's what pushed you into hermit mode. And just not wanting to, I don't think you want to be a part of this situation anymore. You put a lot of time, energy, and effort into it with the Three of Pentacles, and you were holding on for a while, but it wasn't what you thought it was, and it wasn't what this person acted like it was either, which is super frustrating. And you were really stressed out about it for a long time, and then I think you finally just went into hermit mode. And after going into hermit mode, you're, and the Six of Swords is in reverse, and this is usually a card of leaving away. Often leaving away from a very stressful situation, which this obviously was. And it's in reverse, though, so I feel like you're still having a hard time leaving this person. So I don't know if you guys have some kind of attachment, like there's kids involved. But at the end of the day, I see you coming out great, because you're the Queen of Pentacles. After all of this heartbreak, mental confusion, feeling trapped, you might have been isolated. You definitely were isolated after all this when you went into hermit mode. But oftentimes you have to go into that isolation to reach your enlightenment. That's what happens after the hermit mode. The hermit reaches enlightenment, and the star, the light that is in his lantern, is the star on the star card. Sorry, you cannot even see, but he's holding a lantern. And so he reaches enlightenment, and then you come out as the Queen of Pentacles. You're stable, grounded, beautiful, earth mama, like sexy mama, all on your own. And you have the bag. You got the bag on bags on bags, because the Queen of Pentacles is the best, like the most money made woman in the tarot, in my opinion. So go through your hermit mode, process all these emotions, let go of all the mental anxieties, and you're going to come out on top, baby. That's what I have for you, pile number 3. And for my last but not least pile, this is one of my favorite stones ever. It is Apophyllite. It's actually a pinkish clear hue, the one that I have. All right, so pile 4, we have the King of Wands, 7 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. So I get that you are dealing with the King of Wands character who is a fiery person, someone who takes action, someone who's a go-getter. They might be an entrepreneur, own their own business. This is like the hot boy in the tarot deck. Like this, he's probably fine as hell. Okay, I see you. And I'm sensing that with the 7 of Cups, this King of Wands has a lot of options. And in the 7 of Cups, it depicts a variety of cups. One has a heart, one has a snake, one has a dragon. Like there's different things coming out that are good and bad. So this person has a lot of options, some good, some bad, but it's very player-like energy, especially coming out right next to the 7 of Wands, very player-like. But then we have the 9 of Pentacles, and I'm getting that you're the 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles is completely stable, grounded, self-sufficient, good on their own. You don't need help from anybody, especially not financially. You're very financially stable. Maybe you own your own business as well. And I feel like you know that this person's a player, so you're just staying strong in your own energy. And then we have a lot of fast communication, fast action with the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. Let's get some more clarity on that. What is this? Yeah, because, okay, so they're coming in fast. They're coming in as the Knight of Wands, but they're coming in as the Knight of Wands in reverse, which to me is like the F-boy. Like, the Knight of Wands is typically very player-like, but especially in reverse, like, this is so much player energy here, it's not even funny. And I think you know that, and I think that's why you committed to yourself and not to this person, because I don't see there's no emotions on the board. The only Cups card is the 7 of Cups, which isn't even emotions. It's usually confusion and options, other options, you know? And I think you knew that, which is good. Good for you for not even, you know, investing emotionally in a situation that you knew would be like this. Because why? Because we have the 2 of Wands. Because this person needs to make a decision. And I feel like they're very in and out. Like, they make a decision, and then they're like, oh, okay. And then they go over here, and they're like, oh, no. And then they're just like, they're so all over the place. Like, it's not even funny, but everything they're doing is so erratic and so fast. And, like, it seems like they're coming in fast, like they really want it. And then, like, as soon as they come in, they're, like, leaving just as quickly. And you're just like, whatever, man. Like, I'm so cool. I got me, all my riches. Like, life's good over here. I ain't worried, bro. Like... You just do you, and you need to figure out how lame all these options are. Maybe you'll come back. I don't know. I'm happy on my own, though, so I don't really care. And, of course, because you're victorious. You're victorious over this situation with the 6 of Wands because... And you have other people cheering you on. I feel like this energy was really kind of a difficult energy. Even though you didn't invest that much in it, it still was like, you know, whenever you're with somebody, friendship, relationship, family member, you always hope for the best. And maybe this card too might mean that because you stayed independent, you stayed strong in your own energy and confident in yourself, that you're going to be victorious with this person once they're done with their whole player-like situation. Because I see they definitely need to like get something out of their system. Like that's really what I feel like. They need to get this out of their system. And I feel like they're almost there because it looks like they've done a lot of hopping all around town. This bitch, that one, the other. Men, women, I don't assign gender. Yeah, let's get one more card for my pile number 4s. One more card for my pile number 4s. What do you want? Universe, what do you want to tell pile number 4? What's the advice here? Yeah. I feel like if you had stayed stuck in this situation, the world would not have turned in your favor. But because you stayed strong in your own energy and knew who this person was, even though they're going to come back to you and you could be victorious with this person, I feel like it would still be kind of short-lived because the world came up in reverse. And I feel like even though the world is turning in your favor, this person's just unreliable. I feel like they're just unreliable in general. And even if they get the player situation out of their system, they're just not, like, something about the way they were raised or just how they're used to being or the way that people have allowed them to just act however they want their entire life makes them just an unstable energy. Like they bounce around, whether it's from person to person they're actually sleeping with. They just are used to bouncing around, and that like brings them comfort. So I feel like you're just like, I'm so much more stable and happy doing my own thing with all my riches and my wonderful business, and I'm all grounded over here. Like, I don't really need your in and out. Like, I'm cool. The world turned in my favor and not in yours necessarily. Not that they're doing bad, but they could be doing better if they would be a little more stable. You know, if they were looking for the same kind of partnership that you're looking for. And I feel like you guys just weren't able to get on the same page. But at the end of the day, you're on top of the world and you've got money to burn. So I like it. I like it, pile number 4. Thank you guys for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you again for all of your love and support. Bye.